Okay, what I've got the pleasure to do, my name's Simon Brooks from the United Kingdom. I'm going to introduce you to one of my upline who's been involved in the industry for just over, in actual fact, I don't know how long he's been in the industry. He's been involved in our business, Cuvera, for 2 years. This gentleman is a massive help for all the UK people and all the people over the world. He lives in the same city where Cuvera's head office is, and he spends many hours in the office of Cuvera. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hand the mic over to Chris, who's going to be doing this evening's presentation. Sit back, take notes, listen to what's being said, then at the end, get back to the person that invited you onto this presentation. Chris, my time's up. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Simon. Excited to be here. Excited for each and every one of you. I saw some of you on 20 minutes early. I love that. We are going to have a great presentation here. In the next probably 25 minutes, 30 minutes, you guys are going to get a great overview of this amazing company, Cuvera. And it has absolutely changed my life. It's changed the lives of so many people that you're going to hear on this call. We're going to talk to them, and literally all over the world. If you're calling in from somewhere, a lot of people from the UK, we've got people here in the United States, and it's just a privilege for me to be on here. And I tell you what's really changing the world is technology, right? Jobs are going away because of technology. New jobs are being created. And it's also something that's creating a way that you can make money now, right from your phone, right from your smartphone or your computer. You can make money. And it's fascinating. And that's literally what we've done here with Cuvera. The owners of this company said, how can we take advantage of this? But also, how can we help people get into things that seem difficult and make them easy? And I'll talk about our owners and where this whole concept came from. But for me, real quick, I've been in this industry for about 9 years in the home business space. And it's really been the personal development, the mentorship, and the people I've met that have kept me here. And I couldn't believe whenever I saw this company, Cuvera, what they were providing, what was coming out here. And it's truly spectacular. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to go through this stuff relatively quickly. I get excited. I talk fast. But we're going to record this one. If you want to go back through it, you want to see it again, we'll get that to you. So jumping in here, as you see this, I want to ask you, if you're here, you're probably here for a reason. I mean, unless your friend kidnapped you and is holding you hostage on this webinar, which I would applaud them because I'm telling you, it's worth it. What is your top priority? For me, it was financial freedom. I really wanted financial freedom. I really wanted the ability to do the things I wanted with who I wanted, spend time with my family. And I actually met a mentor who was doing these things, and it really changed my life. But some of you, it might just be an extra income. I'm going to show you through this presentation how you can save or make an extra $100, $200, $300 a month or more. And actually, our goal is 500 club, right? $500 a month. Own your own business. I come from a middle class, hardworking family. I never thought I'd be a business owner. It's incredible. The time freedom, things you're able to do, owning your own business, and that passion and things that come with that are so incredible. I'm going to show you how you can get more spare time. Time's our most valuable asset. How about that scary R word, retirement? Anybody in here trying to get to that retirement point? You look at the statistics, it's scary. I'm telling you, don't do what the average and mediocre are doing, ladies and gentlemen. It's not working. Personal development, I'm going to talk a little bit about personal development on this, but you can literally change your life. Self-education can make you a fortune, and you get that here. Helping others, this is the most incredible way to give back. I'm going to talk about my background, but the more people you help here, the more value you get. Meeting more people, you'll meet some of the most amazing people, and you can leave a legacy, and we're going to talk about that. So I just want to put that in your mind. Grab one of these that you think is the best as we go through this. For me, my name's Chris Lingle. Like Simon said, I've been in this industry about 9 years. I've been with this company about 2 years now. And the first year, I really want to know if they were serious. I want to know if this was real, because it seemed too good to be true. And I'm telling you guys, it is amazing. It is true, and it's great. This top picture up here is me with the founders. Amazing guys, genuine. I'm going to talk about them. The middle picture is me and my beautiful fiance. That's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I grew up in a hardworking, blue-collar, steel-building city that, you know, we were passionate about sports, and people work their 9 to 5, and they party on the weekends. And that's what I was told. But I really wanted more than that. And if you're looking for more, you're in the right place. And I actually was introduced to this type of business by a good friend of mine. And he called me up one day. I don't know how you were introduced. And he said, Chris, I found a way to snowboard all the time. I said, what is it? He said, we're launching this business. We're doing this stuff and millionaires. And I had no idea what he was talking about. But it sounded way better than what I was doing. So I jumped in 9 years ago, had no idea what I was doing. And it still is the greatest decision of my life. He's one of the people that, you know, I can't thank him enough, because he was willing to make the call to say, hey, I found something. So if you're here, it's because somebody cares about you. And this is a picture of me in my backyard snowboarding. I bought a condo in Park City. I walked to the ski slopes in the winter. I snowboard like 50 days a season. My dad is 63. He snowboards like 100 days a season. So I come from a very love to play background. Me surfing, as you guys can see. I believe life is a big adventure, and I want to live a big adventure. Now, whatever your adventure is, whether that's just spending more time with your kids, whatever, you know, we can do that with Kuvera. And then I threw this picture in here. It's stuff's a little stretched, but I want to show a picture whenever Simon Lannon and Amrit were out here, and some of the amazing people. Rick Roberry, who a lot of you got to see this last weekend, an amazing mentor of mine. My other mentor, Brian Robert, Mandy Robert, they changed my life. They're in Kuvera. They're getting close to the legend rank as well. We'll talk about that, but absolutely changed my lives. And it's because they were willing to believe in me. And that's what we're doing for you. Like, believing in people, helping them. That's the secret. So diving in here, what is Kuvera? Well, let's talk about kind of the struggle, right? How many of you feel like this is you and these bulls are your debt or your bills chasing you every month? That pit of your stomach, not being able to afford something. How about, you know, you think you're like doing okay, and you get pulled over for speeding, and there's another $200, or the water heater breaks, or something on your car, right? And pretty soon you're getting trampled. And that's the struggle that I feel like so many people, not just here in the United States, are feeling, but all over the world. And the reason why is we've never really been taught how to use our money. You know, we hear about rich and wealthy people investing, and we think, oh, it seems like it's really difficult. And they make it that way so that we don't play that game. Or we're not taught how to manage our money. If we got any spenders on here, we'll talk about that. I'm a spender. I like spending money. If you want to hit me up, I got a really good spending money story. I might actually talk about it here on this presentation. But this little chart here changed my life, ladies and gentlemen. When I learned that there's 4 ways to make money, and 2 ways are incredibly better than the other 2. The first ones are being an employee or self-employed. My background, I'm actually a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 12 years. Now, if you're thinking nurse, you know, the ones that do all the dirty stuff and take care of you in the hospital, that's me. I graduated when I was 20 years old. I've been doing it for almost 12 years. I've seen everything, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, I just got fed up with the politics of it, and I just started to believe, I'm like, I don't want to help people at the end. I want to help them at the beginning. I want to help them get more money. I want to help them be able to live better lifestyle, to be able to eat better. And money can fix that. So I got real passionate about this, but a plan A is good. You have to have a plan A, right? You got to pay the bills. But you must be building a plan B. And how do you build a plan B? You have to either be a business owner or an investor. Now, the beauty of it is, I'm going to show you in this next short presentation how you can do both and maximize this strategy to become like the top 5% that own 95% of the money, to play the game like them. And that's all it is. It's just a different game. And it's not hard. It's just learning a few different things. I'm talking about a company called Kuvera, changing the world. There's nothing else like it. We are a publicly traded company owned by InvestView. Our founders, Ryan Smith and Chad Miller, were college roommates. They've been doing business together for 20 years. Now, you know how like a lot of marriages can't last 20 years, right? These guys have been together for 20 years doing business because they care about each other. And they used to run a very successful trading company called Teach Me to Trade. They sold that for lots of money, but they were still passionate about it, and they were trying to figure out how can we help people financially, because still people wouldn't succeed. You could teach them everything that they knew, and they thought, like, what if we just told people what to do, right? Simplify it down, automate things, and we're going to talk about that. Make investing easy for the masses. And it's incredible what they've put together here. And Annette Rayner and Mario Romano, They come from the hard streets in New York, like 20, 30 years in the financial backing and background, and they are amazing. And they just are so passionate about helping others. We are a 6-year-old company, which means we've been through the bumps and the bruises, 6 years old and thriving, based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. I live 10 minutes from the home office, so I got to know these guys very, very personally, and they do things right. You can go look up our stock ticker, and because we're publicly traded, we're very transparent, which means that we are legit. You know, it's hard when you start getting into these things. You start seeing companies, and they promise stuff and all this craziness. We are a legitimate company, and we are open. I have 70 countries here. I just heard that we're open in over 100 countries around the world. People are using and loving our products. And we're an A+ rating in the Better Business Bureau, which is a United States company that does ratings on companies, and an A+ doesn't get any better than that. So how do we change your finances? We're talking about this. How do we do it? We have to show you how to find more money, manage your money properly, grow that money, and then keep more of it. First comes the find and keep, financial management. We give you incredible financial training. I graduated as a nurse at 20, and I had a fabulous income. I was, in terms of, small, I was 20, making a great income. I got a sign-on bonus. And you know what I did with that money? I spent it because nobody taught me what to do. How many of you were taught in school how to manage your money properly? We have a multi-millionaire, Ross Jardine, who's going to teach you his financial principles. And he's so passionate about this. The guy doesn't have to work another day in his life, but he's so passionate about helping people get out of debt and manage their money. Now, the key is, ladies and gentlemen, is that we spend on average like $100 to $300 a month just because it comes in. The average person, we can show you how to manage your money to save an extra $100 to $300. Now, I had a good analogy of this. If you were walking down the street and found $100, you'd be excited, right? You jump down, pick that up. Woo, it's my lucky day. Well, why then every month do you spend that $100? Isn't it the same, saving money, making money? We're going to show you how to do that. But we're also going to give you the tools, expense tracking tools, budgeting tools, and tax tracking software. Now, I'm not going to get deep into tax tracking, but I'm telling you, if you guys jump in with Kuvera, we're going to show you how immediately you can save thousands on tax deductions playing the game like the rich. And there's lots of education on this. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not a tax attorney or anything, but from what I know, and you can talk to some of the successful people, the tax benefits you get, incredible. And then we're going to show you how to grow your money. Now, when people think investing, they always think like, it's scary, it's risky, it takes a ton of money. These are things I always thought. And I always thought to myself, well, one day I'm going to learn how to do that. One day I'm going to get into Forex trading. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kuvera made it so simple. Anybody can be an expert trader today. And that's what got me excited. And the beauty of it is you just follow them. Expert traders, all my entire company, everything is right here on a simple to use app. Stock and options trading, that was our first product, trading in stock and options. The foreign exchange market, trading currencies, 5 trillion a day is traded. Huge market, 24 hours a day. Talk about making money anywhere on your phone or your computer. And then cryptocurrency, things like Bitcoin. If you know anything about Bitcoin and you're excited about it, this is awesome. If you don't understand cryptocurrency, I'm telling you, we'll get you excited about it because it's changing the world. And then ultimately our financial fitness. There's 2 concepts here that they realized. They wanted to show people how to grow their money hands-free. We have things like retirement accounts here in the United States. But guess what the problem with retirement accounts are? They don't make you any money. You can't retire on them. They should change them to like savings accounts or something, like semi better than the bank. I don't know. Here they want people to be able to grow their money for real. Like use the types of things that the rich and wealthy are using, but bring it to the masses. We have cryptocurrency mining. Cryptocurrency mining is incredible. It's like having a computer working for you and paying you money. It's incredible. We have that. A company invested $70 million in Romania, and we get to use their products. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about this later. So put that one, a little keynote. Our Rise product is an automated technology that just runs for you. So when I set this up, I did a one time. It took me like setting up kind of like a bank account. I set it up. I put in some money and I let it grow. I didn't touch it again. All I did was log in and look at it. I did 36% last year. Now, if you're an investor, 36% is crazy. 3% a month. If you're not, I'm telling you, 36% is unbelievable. I'm going to show you what 3% a month looks like. And then our equities, which is stock and option trading, this is incredible. They actually automated this. So whatever an expert does, it does for you. And they have had incredible results on that too, guys, like 20 to 80% a year returns. I mean, this is real, true returns to help you. And guess what? All it takes is like a one-time setup. And you just hang out, watch your money grow. Does that sound good? That got me excited. Then there's a little bit of interactive. If you want to make money a little bit faster, if you want to learn these concepts, if you want to, and some of them have some automation too, but they're very simple. They're like plug and play, right? Copy paste. That's how simple they made it. Crypto One is trading cryptocurrencies. Now, to tell a quick story, I got really excited about cryptocurrency, but I got really excited when I met this young man. 27 years old, he comes walking in the room, he's got Louis Vuitton shoes on, Louis Vuitton bag, Louis Vuitton glasses, Louis Vuitton wallet. He might have been wearing Louis underwear, but I didn't ask. He was just amazing young man. And my mentor, Brian, he goes, that young man had $1 million when I met him. He's got 7 million of Bitcoin now. I'm like, what? He starts talking about he made $600,000 overnight. I'm like, wait a minute. And I started thinking about like what a nurse makes a month and things. And, you know, you could imagine like I think I was blowing brain cells trying to comprehend all this. But he said to me, he said, Chris, cryptocurrency is the wave of the future. And he goes, it's not just making, you know, 10, 20% returns. I'm talking 2, 3, 5, 10 times in your money in this type of trading atmosphere. Now, past performance doesn't equal future results. There's no guarantees, right? It's risky. But it got me really excited. He's one of our traders. So you get a millionaire that's sending you alerts. You get an alert on your phone, tap the alert, plug in the same numbers he just sent you. And whenever that trade goes up, he sends you an alert that says, take profit. And you can take profit in multiple areas. It's so simple. It's like having a multimillionaire in your back pocket calling you up saying, hey, get in this trade, take it, winner, right? You're like Warren Buffett. It's awesome. And then there's FX1, which is the same thing for Forex. You can follow live webinars, and same thing with crypto. You get live webinar education, following mirroring experts, copy paste. It takes a little bit, just a little bit understanding, and you're expert like day one. It's awesome. And then there's binary trading, where you could trade within like 1, 5, 10-minute time frames, and you can learn how to read charts and make money. It's crazy. It's so cool. When I found that, I was like, wait a minute, this can't be real. It's real. Like it's the coolest thing ever because you can make money anywhere with a cell phone or computer. And you saw that picture of that guy on the beach with his computer. That's where we're all going to be soon. And then our startups, investing in startup companies. Now I have this as interactive because it takes a little bit. It's literally plugging in. But our startups companies, I just got an email. We've been in like 4 startup companies have come out by Michael Markowski. He's an expert that looks at startups, and he shows you it's like having your own expert looking at all these new crowdfunding and stuff. He looks at the best companies and gives you a newsletter saying, hey, this company looks really great. And he's got a track record of being right. Now, he's not always right, but he's got a great track record. 2 of the 3, the first 2 of them are just outstanding. We've already jumped, I think, almost like added 50% return on that already. And our 3rd one, he's the most excited about, the one that just came out, one of our investments. And he thinks this thing's going to be just the biggest company ever. Exciting stuff, right? Imagine if somebody had emailed you and said, hey, check out this Uber company. Check out this Airbnb. And I tell you what, $100 in those companies would have been like $2 to $8 million. Not bad, right? For $100. I'm not saying we're going to find another Airbnb or Uber, but hey, we don't have to do that much to be kicking butt. So let me jump in. Compound interest. What does 3% a month mean? If you had $10,000 at 3% a month, in 10 years, that's $347,000. In 5 more years, it's $2 million. And in 20 years, it's $12 million. Now, that's not saying it's going to do that. It's just showing you what compounding interest can do. When I found out that money compounding on itself is like the 8th wonder of the world and what it can do, it blew my mind. Now, I had $10,000 when I graduated as a nurse. I don't have $347,000 10 years later. I wish I would have had something like this. Like, I look at this like, oh my gosh. Now, some people, right, we work hard. Not everybody has 10 G's in the bank. What if you had $500 and we could show you how to save or make an extra $300 a month? We could do that here. That's what Kuvera is built for. it comes out to be about the same. Do you have the long-term vision to see yourself? How about 20 years from now? Could you see yourself retiring with what you're currently doing? How about we retire in half the time with more money? That's what I'm talking about. That's what this company gives you the ability to do. Now I want to show you how that compares. We talked about Plan A, right? This is what they teach you, right? Get your 401k set up in the United States. It'll be good until 2009 hits and it cuts it in half. But the average retirement does 3% per year. It doesn't even double in 20 years. Plus you're fighting inflation. How about Plan B? Kuvera, 20 years, $12 million. That sounds pretty dang good to me. Now, what if I'm not right? What if I'm only half right? What if I'm wrong 99%? I still am crushing the averages. That's what this company is doing. And that's what gets me so excited, because it truly can give you that wealth power. So I think there's a ton of value in this. I've been, if any of you have ever been to other events, I went to an event where they were teaching just stock and options. They were charging like $700 just to go to the 3-day event. And at the 3-day event, they charge you, $10,000, $20,000 to teach you how to trade. I think in our product alone, there's at least $27,000 of value. I've looked at all these things, tried to look at what they cost just by themselves. With Kuvera, they packaged it all together. They said, we got to have average people, and you can get everything you see here, all the education, all the tools, all the training, all the mentorship. $230 to start, $199 a month. That's incredible. When I signed up a guy from Jamaica, one of my good friends, Roger, now building, excited, he said, Chris, he started to realize all that's in, he was going to events like this looking for something to take back to his country. He said, Chris, I can't believe how cheap this is. This can't be right. They got to charge more. I said, I don't know how they do it, Roger, but they do. It's incredible because it's geared for average people. No contracts, 10-day money-back guarantee, incredible. But here's the best part. If you share with 3 people, Kuvera pays your subscription. They give it as a thank you. Hey, thank you for recommending us. I know thousands of people. I mean, I think 99% of the world is looking for ways to make more money. So pretty easy to share. 3 people. I got so excited I did that day 1. A lot of people on here did that day 1. We'll hear from them. If you go out there and help them get theirs paid for, or you go out there 12 people total, Kuvera will pay you $500 a month. Now that's the name of our brand, 500 Club, because we realize if we can help more people to $500 a month, what would that do for you? That's life changing. Whether it's debt, whether it's getting, investing, all those things, and it doesn't stop there. Now, if any of you were at the event that they had on Tuesday, you met some of the young man making $90,000 a month. I think he just jumped to legend, making $120,000 a month. Now, put that in perspective. He makes $4,000 a day, right? He makes more in a day than most people a month. How? He just helped more people make $500 a month. Now, you don't have to go out there and make a fortune. That's something I'd like to do. I'd like to go out there and hit the top of this company and make incredible income. We have a gentleman on this call, Simon Brooks, who introduced me that's made over 14 million in this industry. So how do you get to those crazy life-changing numbers? Follow people that have done it. That's what I decided. Like, get a mentor. If they've done it, do the same things, you can get there. But what if it's just an extra $500 or $1,000 a month? We can help you do that too. So whatever it is, you can see these numbers here on the Wealth Club bonus. Whatever you want to make, you can change your life here if you want to go out and share this. Now, if you just want to use the products, please use the products. They're great. Jumping back one step to the crypto mining. Crypto mining is incredible. It's special computers that work and crack code and pay you in coin. You don't have to set these computers up. You don't have to pay the electricity. With Kuvera, you can do a one-time payment and lease this equipment for the life of the equipment. We mine the most profitable coins, and it's paid into your wallet weekly. So you get the coins right on your phone. I can log in and see weekly. Wednesday, got paid for the next 3 to 5 years. So exciting. Easiest way to get involved in crypto. This is Joe Martinez. He's one of our mentors. This is him in Romania at the facility. You can see it's cooled rooms, computers running for you, and they have people maintaining these 24 hours a day. And each of these things is part of your program. And I love Joe. I want to tell you guys real quick, he just had a baby and he ranked up. He hit elite presidential, making $25,000 a month in this company. You imagine, you just had your baby. He's taking all the time off he needs, spending time with his family because of this company. Awesome stuff. With the crypto mining packages, they're a one-time fee. One-time lease, and you get it, and depending on how much you want to lease is how much you get. So you think $500, you get a little block. 5,000, you get more, and that's more mining power, more coin per week. You also get bonuses and beginner bonuses. I mean, one person, if you get one person on the 5,000 pack mining, $300 a month. Now tomorrow, they're gonna do a presentation at the same time that's going to do, talk more about crypto. So if you guys wanna know more about crypto, get on the call tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. And then when you sign up, we have Blueprints for Success, incredible getting started. We have 2 Facebook groups. I'm telling you, they're so easy. You can add people in, you can share this stuff. And we have an incredible 500 Club VIP group when you get started that gets you all the information. You can follow these. We post the webinars, everything for you. The coaching support is incredible. I'm telling you, if you want to change your life, you just got to get started. Get started, give it a try. I say, you know, make a commitment for a full year. Say, I'm going to do this for a year. And I mean, if you've ever been to college, I've been to college, a full year of this costs about as much as the books would cost to go to college. And you get all this incredible education. And if you use it, I mean, I don't make a lot of guarantees, but I tell you what, if you start following these mentors and using these products, the guarantee I can have is it will make your life better in a year. I guarantee you will be in a different position. I can't guarantee the returns and everything like that. You will be better off because if you fully engage in Kuvera, if you give it your all, you can't fail here. Couple testimonials, and I'm actually going to bring on some live testimonials. This is Tom. Tom's in Arizona here, and he was able to track over 75,000 miles using the Deductor app. So he took advantage of the tax benefits of running his own business. Product only made tracking a breeze. It kept money in his pocket. Product alone has paid for subscription to Kuvera many times over. I'm telling you guys, when you get into the tax benefits of this, you get even more excited. The more you dig, the more excited you'll get. And this is Jessica. As someone who doesn't want to learn how to trade, Kuvera's hands-free products are absolutely amazing. I can just set it up and check it whenever I have time. Stress-free investing. I know Jessica personally. This is my fiance, and she is somebody that doesn't want to be on a computer all day. She doesn't want to be trading. She loves it. She just checks her accounts, sees they're growing, and is rock star. So jumping back, what was your top priority? Financial freedom for me, I just shows you can achieve it here. Little extra income, you can do it with the products or by building a business. Own your own business, more spare time, most precious commodity. If you are not happy spending too much time at work or not doing the things you love, you just gotta do it, right? Retirement, showed you how to do that half the time with more money. Personal development, absolutely key. Helping others, the more people you help here, the more money you make. As I showed you, the more people you help to $500 a month, you're gonna meet some of the best people in the world. I got someone on this call, I'm telling you, life-changing people, and you can leave a legacy. You can help enough people to where they will speak your name and cry on stage, and you can transition this into speaking and traveling and all these amazing things if you want to. And that's all available to you. It really is you making the decision. And where do you see yourself in the next year, 2 years, 5 years? Is it fighting traffic, going to work, the rat race, the grind? Or do you want to see yourself someplace better? And it doesn't have to be the beach. It can be anywhere you want. Our goal is to help you dream and dream big and achieve all of those amazing things you want to do. So in closing, life is short. Smile while you still have teeth. I use this because one of the biggest stories to close this out for me, and then I'm going to bring on, is one of my best friends passed away from cancer at 25. It was right as I was introduced to network marketing, and it changed my life. It blew me away. It just kind of hit me hard to say that life is really, really short. And it showed me, I was like, what am I doing with myself? Like, I'm doing something, but it wasn't passion. It wasn't motivating. I was just in this wheel, and I wanted to leave a legacy. I wanted to do something that meant something. And I just knew that, like, what else is there? So I dove in. I didn't know what I was doing. So if you're one of those people, if you're new to this, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. You got to dive in, right? Life is short. Jump in this, grab on the leaders that are here. And I'm telling you, it'll get better, and you'll absolutely love it. So with that, I want to bring on someone who, if you're somebody that likes to move fast, if you like to shake fast and you're saying, I want to get to that 500 club as fast as possible, I'm going to bring on our record guy right here. So you know who to beat whenever you get started. I'm going to bring on Roger Garth. He's going to tell you this story. And I love this because if you want to talk about New Year's resolutions, this guy just, I think, takes the cake. So Roger Garth, come on here and tell us your story.
Hi, Chris. Hi, everybody. As Chris said, my name is Roger Garth. I come from just outside Manchester in England. And as Chris said, I got started on New Year's Day. A very, very good friend of mine who you heard from at the beginning of the call, Simon Brooks, told me about Kuvera and told me about the opportunity, and I just loved what I saw. The original plan was to get started on the 2nd of January because normal people don't do things like this on New Year's Day, do they? But I couldn't wait. So I sat in the corner of the room with my laptop and I sent 20, 30 messages out to friends of mine, people that I'd worked with in the past, just using Facebook Messenger. In the first 3 hours, my first 3 friends had said, yes, they wanted to join me. And it took me 11 hours to get to the point where I hit that 500 club rank. What that means is I'd got the number of people that I needed to earn a $500 royalty commission that comes through month in, month out. Because if you do that in your first 30 days, you get an additional $250 bonus. So I'd done that. So I got $750 profit day one in the business. That was 7 months ago today. Since then, I have distributors in the UK, in 3, 4, 5 different countries in Europe, in Africa, in the USA, in Canada. This business grows like crazy. And all you have to do is just spread the news. Let other people do the explaining for you, just the same as Chris has done tonight. All you need to do is say to people, come and listen to this. As Chris said, we have another call just like this tomorrow. So it took me 11 hours. All you got to do is get a dozen people or so to listen tomorrow night. Maybe you can beat me. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Roger. Yeah, who's up to the challenge, huh? That's fantastic. Thank you so much. And then I'm gonna bring on Mr. Simon Brooks to close us out. Tell us a little bit about himself and his incredible journey here with Kuvera.
Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, no matter where you're calling in from. Yeah, Simon Brooks from Formby, which is just north of Liverpool. I've been involved in the industry of network marketing for just over 30 years. And in that time period, I've made around about 14 million. Now, I don't say that to impress you, but to impress upon you of what you can achieve from this profession. I have never seen anything like this before. The companies that I've been involved with before are to do with pills, potions, lotions, tablets, skincare, face cream, coffee, and everything else. Nothing as simple as this. Nothing as rewarding as this. See, the benefit is we always used to turn around and say, you got to sell the dream, build a team, sell the dream, build a team, sell the dream, build a team. With this, you're selling reality. Now, as Roger quite rightly said, and as Chris quite rightly said, we have another presentation tomorrow. So would you like an opportunity where rather than you trying to explain everything about the opportunity, don't. Just invite them on the link tomorrow. It will be a new link. It will be a different link. So make sure that you speak to the person that's invited you on this call to get the link for tomorrow. Because this business works 100% of the time for 100% of the people that give it the time. Chris, back to you.
Thank you so much, Simon. I appreciate everyone getting on this call today. I recorded this week, so that's good stuff. So I remember to get the recording up so we can share this. And everybody, build for that call tomorrow. If you're new, get with the person that invited you. Get on with, get your questions answered. And we will see you guys all soon. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week.